Okay. So before I start with the content of this show, I like to wait for less than 1 minute just because some people are driving, cooking, in the bathroom, doing other things, and they actually cannot tune in properly. They need a little bit of time. So I think less than 1 minute should be enough time because these episodes are between 5 and 10 minutes, and some other webinars they wait 5, 10, 15 minutes, and some other shows they wait half an hour, 45 minutes. But in this case, because these episodes are between 5 and 10 minutes, I like to wait for less than 1 minute. And that said, I am going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is going on? My name is Ben, and welcome to another episode of my daily vlog where I strive to inspire you to achieve your goals and therefore your dreams. How are you? Happy Sunday. I was live about 15 minutes ago, and I'm a little bit behind my schedule, behind my goal of 2019, which is to make 365 episodes, and I think this is episode 316, but it is day 324, I think, of the year. So I'm about 8 episodes behind schedule, and I'm trying to do 2 episodes most days I can, so I can actually get to my get back on track. Anyhow, I went to Okemo Mountain in Vermont today. I had a good time. This is my first time at Okemo. It's a nice place. It was just raining all morning and afternoon, so I was soaked when I got out of there. I had a good time, so I'm not really complaining, but it was kind of a pain to be under the rain over and over and over on those lifts. So anyway, I am going to read you another little segment, one of the last segments of the introduction of Masterplan Your Success. This is the book that I wrote for my daughters, my wife, my family, my friends, and of course for you. And the little segment I have comes from the last episode, which I told you what's a step 1, and these are steps 2 and 3. So step 2 is divide your list into 3 categories: must do, should do, and want to do. You can color code each of these if you prefer. And number 3 is allocate those projects by age brackets. For example, you wouldn't be able to play the Veterans Golf Tournament when you are 20 years of age, and you wouldn't be able to play the under 23 soccer tournament at age 45. Okay, so specifically talking about number 2, I recommend you to divide your goals and your lifetime master spreadsheet into 3 categories. Must do is the things that you need to get those things done. You know, those are the things you really want to get accomplished. Should do are things that are kind of in between, things that you should do, but if you don't end up doing them, it's not going to be the end of the world as long as you focus on your must do things. And want to do. So want to do, for example, for me, let me give an example of something I would like to do, but it's not a priority. Definitely not a priority now that I'm in my 40s. I want to leave that for when I'm after 65, which is to learn how to speak French. You know, I would love to learn how to speak French. My dad speaks fluent French. Let's see. Oh, okay. I have an error here on my screen. But yes, I'm still live. So, for example, my dad speaks fluent French. My mom speaks fluent Italian. But I do speak some Italian too, due to my mom teaching me as a little boy, and she still talks to me in Italian. And I would like to learn Italian more than I want to learn French. But French is something that is going to be, it's a want to do on my lifetime master spreadsheet. If I don't get to learn French, not a big deal. But still something that I want to drop there in case I'm 75 and I'm really bored and I did accomplish all my must do and should do, and I get a few things left to do. So I'll learn how to speak French. Okay, so and the other one, and number 3, is allocate those projects by age brackets. So meaning that, if you are 95 and one of your goals is to play in the swimming Olympic team, you're not going to be able to do that at 95. So you need to prioritize certain goals by age brackets, because this is just impossible to achieve some of them when you are older. The other way around, there's things you cannot do when you're too young, right? So you need to wait a little bit till you get a little older to do them. Okay. So now I do have a quote from the back of Masterplan Your Success, where I do have a collection of personal quotes. There's 236 of them, and the one that I have for you tonight reads in this episode: the dealer may know the technicalities, but it's the driver who learns the annoyances and tricks of the vehicle. Okay, so I think that's kind of an interesting quote. Let me know what you think about that quote in the comments below, and we can start a conversation. And that's all that I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. And if you like this video, please give it a like. Your likes really do help my channel. They make me so happy because I make this show for you. Of course, I make it for me, but I do make it for you. So every time I get a like or a subscription, it really makes me so happy. So I appreciate your likes. And if you want to learn more about leading a successful life, photography, filmmaking, acting, and audio, subscribe to my channel. That is the kind of content that I produce. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible, typically the very next day, unless I need to research my answer, in which case it will take me a little bit longer, but I promise you I will reply to you as soon as I can, and as soon as I have a good answer, I will give it to you. And again, thank you so much for watching. I wish you an excellent week. This is Thanksgiving week here in the United States. So have a great week. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow.